You guys, it's finally here. The newest Brawl Talk is scheduled to be released tomorrow, ending officially Season 8 and bringing with it Season 9, Brawlywood. So much like we always do when a Brawl Talk is in our midst, we're going to be taking a look at the juicy sneak peeks over on the Brawl Starr social media, as well as breaking down the Brawl Talk thumbnail itself and the brawler on it. It's looking really interesting. Hope you guys are all pumped up. Let's get straight away into it. Here we go! So when a Brawl Talk is coming, we all already know juicy sneak peeks are right around the corner, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on all the info when it comes. But with that stuff out of the way, we are beginning today's video off over here on the Brawl Star's YouTube channel. As you guys can see, the Brawl Talk is being premiered in 24 hours, October 23rd at 10 a.m. my time. It's titled Brawl Star's Brawl Talk Lights, Camera, Brawl. I haven't liked yet? What in the world are you doing, Ray? This is looking super interesting. I don't know if it's the theme that is exciting me or the brawler silhouette for this Brawl Talk, because my goodness, that thing looks amazing. Either way, I am super pumped up. You guys will have to forgive the quality of this photo. This is the only photo of the Brawl Talk that I could save to the images here, so it's a little bit fuzzy, but we can rock with it. Now, there is a photo over on the Brawl Stars social medias that we will be breaking down here right after we take a look at the Brawl Talk thumbnail that I think is giving us a little bit more clarity on what this brawler is going to be like once the update arrives. But the silhouette is looking amazing. I would say one of the most interesting silhouettes that we've seen in a very long time. I can actually make out what it could be, right? I'm assuming that this is a female brawler. We can see some anatomy there with the hand sticking out and wearing, I'm assuming, a dress of some sort here. But where it starts to get a little bit strange is the upper half, right? We have like a normal looking dress there at the bottom, but then everything just kind of gets big and crazy. So honestly, there's a few different ways that we can look at the upper half. My mind, the very first thing when I saw the silhouette is it almost looks like a huge dome at the top, as if it were kind of mimicking a Sprout helmet. But seeing that the theme of this update is going to be centralized around Brawlywood, I got a good feeling that this is a girl that is crazy done up, right? She has a nice dress on, she has crazy long hair that's like blown out, right? It almost looks as if the hair is kind of draping over her dress, but I could be completely wrong about that. It's just what's coming up with me. Now, of course, there is some other really interesting objects here in this silhouette, such as the protruding pointy things coming off of the head, it appears, almost as if this character has huge ears, right? Now, I don't think they're ears. I do really think that this is a human brawler coming to the game. Now, I've seen a few different people speculate that this is a cat brawler coming to the game. As we all know, Kairos predicted a cat brawler coming in this update, but I do think it's human. I might be wrong about that, but hey, you never know. But what I think those pointy things are is some sort of article of clothing coming off the back of the brawler. As you guys can see, what I'm thinking is the hair. We can see the protruding point kind of going behind it, right? That's just the way that I'm seeing it, and we might get some further context once we take a look at the photo over on the Brawl Stars social media, maybe being two different things, theories that I have. But that's really it. There's no real indication of like a weapon or a basic attack or anything like that. I think we're just getting this brawler as is. So I'm very excited to see what the mechanics are when it comes to this brawler. So hey, stay tuned. The sneak peeks will be really interesting. But aside from the silhouette, we also have some really interesting stuff to break down here with the remainder of the Brawl Talk. We have Starr Studios there in the background. It almost appears like we're going back to the Retropolis theme that we had some time ago when that logo is popping up all over the place, the update when Surge was arriving to the game. So really cool. It looks like we're going to be able to see a different part of the Brawl universe with this update, this theme coming to the game. Also, it's giving me some like Starr Park vibes as well with that star popping up, the Starr Studios, but I don't know. We haven't had that much action when it comes to Starr Park in a very long time. And then of course we have Brawlywood at the very bottom, in homage to Hollywood that we already have in real life. But that's just about it for the Brawl Talk thumbnail. I think the brawler is going to be a girl that is just dressed up like no tomorrow, seeing that it is Brawlywood, right? We have like famous actresses in Hollywood and stuff like that in real life, so it makes sense for this character to be just like a really fashionable, popular looking type of character that's all in it for the glam and stuff, you know? But moving away from the Brawl Talk thumbnail, as you guys know, I always enjoy taking a look at how long the Brawl Talk is going to be before it is released. When you have a premiere being aired, you can take a look at it over on Google and it gives you the runtime specifically. But as you can see, this Brawl Talk is going to be 3 minutes and 59 seconds, so 4 minutes long. So in comparison to other Brawl Talks that we've seen in the past, this is looking a pretty dang average, if not a tiny bit below average. As you guys can see, the Once Upon a Brawl Talk that we received was was 4 minutes and 56 seconds long. Jurassic Splash was 6 minutes and 32 seconds. My gosh, that's insane. But then the update where we received Belle, as well as the update where we received Stu, it's kind of along those lines, so a pretty normal update, right? But with that info out of the way, we are finally transitioning over here to the official Brawl Stars Twitter page to outline the other juicy sneak peek that always comes whenever we have a Brawl Talk right around the corner that usually has additional information in it. As you guys can see, I love you so much, and I'm your biggest fan. XOXO Colette. Hashtag Brawlywood, hashtag Brawl Talk. Let's go. So what I'm getting from this photo personally is the brawler in the silhouette is somewhat famous, kind of like a glow up station that we've seen from like famous actresses in the past in our media, where they get kind of glowed up before they have a performance or maybe like a fashion show runway or something along those lines. We have Colette spying in here looking at what we should assume to be something to do with the newest brawler, right? This green hair looking thing. So I'm pretty sure that this is a wig, and the brawler that should be wearing it is currently not in the room. The chair's there with the wig draping over it, but no brawler to be seen sitting in the chair. We have some other things here on the desk that I'm assuming that the character is going to be wearing, such as these pearls, and maybe even a skin that the brawler will have. I don't think that she was wearing that in the Brawl Talk thumbnail. I feel like it was more of a dress of some sort, but hey, could be wrong about that as well. But next, getting into what I was thinking was on the back of the newest brawler, there's a few different things. As you guys can see, there is a pointy object that I think is coming off of the wig, so that very well could be those protruding objects coming off the back of the character, as well as we have this bow tie, which would most definitely match with like a dress on this new character, right tied on the back of the character, which could be resembling those pointy protrusions. See what I mean? We have those points there, and then if you take a look at the arm closest to the edge, the left hand of the brawler from her perspective, we have like a thing coming behind it as well, drooping down, so it could be the ribbon. We also have some black lipstick here, I'm assuming coming from the newest brawler that is in the silhouette of the Brawl Talk, as well as some fan letters, one from Colette. We have another sticky note up there, I love you, also might be from Colette. All these honestly might be from Colette. You're beautiful, X. Now I've seen some speculation already here inside of the community that Colette might be this newest brawler because the wig, and she's kind of coming into the room to put it on, but that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense seeing that we need a new brawler, not just Colette 2 times. Also, I've seen a lot of people thinking that this is a new Colette skin being sneak peek because of this photo, which I also don't think is. Whenever a Brawl Talk comes out, the photo that's posted to the Brawl Stars social medias is for the sneak peek of the new character coming, right? So the foreign things in this photo we have to assume have something to do with this new character, i.e. the green hair, the necklace there, maybe the clothing there on the far left, the roses, things along those lines. But yeah, guys, it's looking so freaking interesting, and I am hyped for this new theme to come around the corner. As you guys can see, we have 16 days and 18 hours remaining on the Brawl Pass, so some time left to wait for this Season 9 to come around the corner, but at least we have some sneak peeks to suffice and to satiate our hype for this Brawl Talk. But normally the timeline for these seasonal updates, we'll get that Brawl Talk tomorrow. There will be breakdown videos of that Brawl Talk here on this channel as well. Be sure you guys are staying tuned for that. We'll probably get a good amount of sneak peeks, and then the update should come shortly after that, but we'll have to wait for the content coming out in the Season 9 once the Brawl Pass resets, right? So 16 days is when we'll get our hands on the new stuff. But yeah, guys, that's just about it here for today's video. This update is looking super awesome. I feel like the thumbnail and the silhouette of the newest brawler is getting me the most hyped up, seeing that we're not getting a whole lot of context as to what the brawler is going to do physically in the game. We don't have like a weapon to go off of or anything, so we can't assume anything right now, which makes the Brawl Talk that much more exciting when it does come around the corner. So I hope you guys are all excited for this Brawl Talk and the update to come out here shortly. Be sure to stay tuned for the Brawl Talk breakdown as well as those sneak peeks shortly after that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios, you guys. Take care.